My name is Susanne Jahn, and I have a bureau of planning and architecture, and we do a lot of participation during our work. Most of our work comes from local authority. We get our money from there. We work for areas in parts of Berlin where there's a necessity of changing, refurbishing, and public funding goes in these areas, and therefore because of this funding there's studies made which we do for local authority and together with the people who live there, work there or have ownership in the area. And we found out the projects which are needed to change or make things better in the area. In the second part, we then help to change or to bring the project into action. Therefore, we ask the people to come along to discuss the aims which they want, what they want to have changed, what they like to have their squares or streets to look like, and we going there and ask the people who are on the squares or walk about. So we get into discussion with the people of the area for their what they want. But we find out, and of course we also discuss it with the local authority and the politicians, and we very often bring them together to talk about what is going to be completed in the end.
And how much are those suggestions heard by politicians?
I think in these special areas, it's where it's fixed legally that should things change, the politicians already are interested in that changes will happen. People from initiatives out of the areas have asked them, and so I think they are very much heard in these areas. Of course, there are other things which they don't agree with, and so they come for discussions. Sometimes they don't come for discussion. Not everything is fine. Sometimes they say no, I don't want to, and I don't want to come. But what I've learned in my work time is that it's a good idea to bring together administration, politics, and citizens to discuss about their aims and what is necessary for the areas people live in. And so they know each other all together as citizens of the town. And in the end, it's the town of the politicians, the people who work in administration, and the town of the people who work or live in an area. So it's better to have green spaces where people like to be, or streets, or have housing where they like to live. So it's better. I think it is better for everyone. It becomes more and more a popular issue because it's the understanding that politicians know that they're elected by the citizens, and as I said, it's our town, so the best thing is to discuss it. We are in a democracy. And then, of course, there are different parties, the Green Party and Socialists and Social Democrats, which at the moment govern Berlin. They are very much into participation, so it gives more of it. And in last years, was it more little, not that much, but over the last decade it just became better and better. It's a process of learning that it makes sense to have participation. in the town.